Today, I'm going to be scavenging the Roblox Games tab to play some anime games. 50 of them. The difficult part comes in when I introduce the one and only rule. Play each game for at least 30 minutes. The first game that caught my eye was Anime Champion Simulator, which is extremely popular as it has 54,000 people playing at 1 AM on a Tuesday. Which might bring you to the conclusion that this game is really good. But the only thing that I was able to do was watch my pet Luffy fight an immobile NPC. But hey, at least there was cabbage. Next up is Anime Adventures, and immediately after joining, a Luffy pops out of a golden star. It's only been 3 seconds, and I'm already hooked. Also, it turns out that this game is a tower defense type game, and after finishing my very first game, this guy pops out of one of these stars. Oh my god! Bankai Hollow Mask Ichigo. And what a beautiful sight it is. Moving along to a game called A Universal Time. And we are doing a complete 180 from the previous game, as it starts me off reading a dialogue box that you might just get confused with the most recent Harry Potter book. Not to mention, this game is full of furries around every corner. Now, I haven't been doing ratings of games, but this deserves a 1 out of 10. And the only reason for the single point is that it had an in-game green screen, which is sick. Next game is Sonic Speed Simulator. There is next to nothing that can be said about this game, other than that you just run in a straight line. Next up, Peroxide. I had high expectations before playing this game, and I have to say, it delivered, as I ended up playing for 3.5 hours. Which is 3 hours more than my 30-minute goal. And it's the most popular Bleach game on Roblox at the moment. I wasn't really sure what I was doing and ended up becoming a Hollow, which is probably the worst of the 3 options, the other 2 being Soul Reaper and Quincy, but I still had a fun 3 hours despite the slow progression of the path that I chose. Speaking of fun, here comes Demon Soul Simulator. See this yellow star here? This means that this game made it to my top 5 favorites. Upon joining, I make my way towards a flooded wheat field, where I am tasked with defeating immobile demons. The cool part about this game is that you can buy an egg that hatches a demon slayer. Well, that doesn't sound very cool, but the cool part truly comes when given the ability to transform into any demon slayer you want. Want to be Zunetsu? Sure. Want to be Giyu? No problem. Want to become a god amongst men? Femboy Tanjiro. I haven't even mentioned the gameplay yet. We got boss battles, Mugen Train Tournament, breathing upgrades, and even Femboy Rengoku. Now we approach the first tycoon that I will be playing. It's called Ninja Tycoon. I'm sure everyone has seen or played a tycoon before, but this one has maybe 100 or so abilities you can choose from, and I chose the massive Susanoo, and clapped, everybody. Next, I chose to play Haze Piece, and what an incredible decision it was. Everything about this game is amazing, so let me take you through my experience. Spawning in as a mink, I grabbed a quest from the helpless uwu anime girl. Whatever she says, goes. Kill some thieves? Anything you wish, your majesty. Defeat these bandits? I promise I won't let them lay a finger on you. Challenge the boss? You shan't say another word, as I, your knight, will bestow judgment on anyone you see fit. After doing such, I approach another one of my wives, who tasks me with sailing a barrel across the ocean, to deliver it to George Washington, is that you? Another few miles of blue sea, I arrive and speak to yet another wife of mine, then proceed to booger blast some clown pirates. I bet that's never a sentence you expected to hear in your lifetime. Now, unfortunately, I must move on to the next game, but one day, I will return here. Speaking of unfortunate events, I gotta go play ABA, and the most exciting thing that happened in this game was I got stuck and couldn't move for the entirety of the first round. Let's move on to Doodle World, where I continue the streak of getting stuck, as within the first 20 seconds of the game, I try walking through a door, and this happens. This is basically a Pokemon ripoff game, but instead of having an epic battle with something cool like a Charizard or a Garchomp, I'm fighting this thing. Anime Fighters Simulator. This is basically the exact same thing as Anime Champion Simulator, but their cabbage looks like this.
What is that?
Alright, now we got Sorcerer Battlegrounds, and I have come to the realization that Battlegrounds type games are just not for me, and no amount of beautiful scenery or chirping birds can change my opinion. Let's go play Your Bizarre Adventure. And this game starts off strong with an absolutely beautiful movie at the very beginning. Check it out. This game made me feel like I was living in New York, going around fighting cops, mysterious sharp objects laying around every street, a homeless man living in the sewers, you can get beaten up and mugged at a train station, a pizza shop, definitely New York. Moving along to something a little more peaceful, we got Anime Soul Simulator. Look at how cute these little pets are. Another great thing about this game is that there is periodic thunder jump scares just to make sure you aren't falling asleep while playing. Okay, we got another Bleach game, Type Soul. I spent 10 minutes just mindlessly running around, having no idea what I'm supposed to do. So I was forced to watch a video and learn how to become a Soul Reaper. But I ended up stopping the video because I want to play the game myself. I don't want someone else to play it for me and me just follow what they do. So I ended up in what I assumed to be the Soul Society, and after running around for a little bit more, obviously still confused, I tried asking some people in the game what to do. They might know, right? Well, no. This guy had no idea. This other dude doesn't know either. And it's like, what is with Bleach games just throwing you into the game and giving zero hints about what to do? Arcane Odyssey. Talk to Jomar. Joe who? Jomar. That wasn't funny. Let's just play some Fruit Battlegrounds. And this might be the most terrifying moment I've experienced in my lifetime. It went exactly how you would all expect. Moving right along to Fire Force Online. According to this game, there are only two genders. Their words, not mine. Flashbang! And this game was something else. The tutorial is broken. I had to rejoin just to get out of this place. This lady here lost her cat, and it was across the street. And I have no idea what is going on with this lady. Let's just put that game behind us and play some Rogul. I wasted like 20 minutes trying to simply punch the enemies here, but they kept running away from me. Until I met this kind soul that saw me struggling, and all I had to do was press 1. Bruh. Why am I so stupid? Who is ready for Elemental Powers Tycoon? I played a little bit and then ended up becoming Esdeath from Akame ga Kill, and then Roblox decided to go down at this point, and everyone transformed into a noob. Multi-billion-dollar company, by the way. Rogue Demon is a game that tricked me into playing a Battlegrounds game, but I actually had a little bit of fun. Not the fighting part, that was miserable, but this. Anime Dimension Simulator is pretty wild. Luffy fighting the Colossal Titan, that can be done. Sorry, I mean Fluffy. Yeah, that's pretty much all I did here. King's Legacy is next on the list. Hey guys, it's me, Shaquille O'Neal. So this is another One Piece game where I defeat some weak NPCs in the beginning, like usual. But then a random guy just walks up and gives me a snow fruit. So of course I eat it, but then like 10 minutes later, there's just a million fruits just chilling here. I've never seen anything like this before. And then this dude here just drops a venom fruit for me. I have no idea how valuable this thing is, but it seems like a good idea to put it in my mouth. Look at me go. Back-to-back Legacy games, but this is Fabled Legacy. It turns out this isn't even an anime game, but it was fun nonetheless. This is Deadlift Simulator. I see Saitama in the thumbnail, and that's anime enough for me. That aside, here is me in a deadlifting competition with Steve from Minecraft. At first glance, that might not seem like that incredible of a feat, but there are entire studies of how strong Steve is, and I outlifted him in a deadlift competition. You may have heard of Shinobi Life 2, but did you know that there is voice acting?
Welcome to Shinobi Life 2.
Looks like it's sweeping time!
And I also meet yet another person who can't seem to properly take care of their cat. What is with these people? Anime Fighting Simulator X. What an incredible name that is. And they just casually decide to throw an entire movie at you right before the beginning of the game. But this was actually a pretty well-made simulator. I'm impressed. Trampoline, whee! I have yet to play an Attack on Titan based game, so let's just throw one in here. Help!
No!
I tried saving this person from their unfortunate end, but I think I was too late. What do you think? Is this person okay? Grand Peace Online is here. These games are always fun to me. But why is everyone just laying in the sand? So I did a little bit of bandit beating, and then a little bit of sailing, and then I moved on. Kaiju Universe sounds like an anime, but it's dinosaurs. What is this? You'll never know what I said behind that beep. But after this sentence, you will know what the next game will be. It's Dragon Soul. Don't take food from strangers, you might end up like me. But hey, at least you get to ride that cloud from Fortnite. Flat Earthers, does this upset you? Jujutsu Chronicles. I couldn't find the mute music button, so there's going to be no gameplay audio. And some abilities in this game don't even have moves on them. But hey, at least I'm the definition of drip. I know. I said battlegrounds games aren't for me, and they're not. But this is the most popular one by far, so I have to check it out. At least these abilities do look cool. I'll give it that. Sakura Stand looked worthy of a play, but while I was playing, I quickly realized I have no idea what is going on. The only thing that made a little bit of sense to me was this anime girl saying PogChamp. That's the most confusing thing that I've read all week. This is what you call a One Piece game, literally. And once again, there are more people laying face first in the dirt. As for the gameplay part, I fought the NPCs on the first island until I saved up enough money to buy Diablo Jambi from Sanji. This game also has a feature that I've never seen before, but it is genius. So you can purchase an item in this game that allows you to grab multiple quests at one time. Each of these scrolls that this guy sells will allow you to activate one extra quest. The plan was to get the max, which is like 5, but I will have to come back later to do so, because I got Project Slayers to play. And it was actually able to make my top 5 games. Why is that though? So, loading into the game, it took a significant amount of time. My initial thoughts to that was, it must mean the game is really quality, right? And I was so correct. I spent a bit of time making this Greek god of a man. Isn't he lovely? So, this is a massive open world game that has dozens upon dozens of quests to complete. The game itself looks beautiful. Combat is smooth. There's fishing. That's crazy. And all of that just in the first 2 villages that I visited. I'm definitely coming back here one day. What is Anime World Tower Defense like? Well, the only compelling thing about this game is that there is a ×2 speed option. That is all. Let's run One Punch Hero. I thought it would be a good idea to get a One Punch Man type game in here. So I spawned in thinking I would be bald, but...
Look at the top of his head!
Okay, that's better. So you can spin for different abilities in this game, and I ended up getting Esper. I figure that's one of the best, as Tatsumaki for One Punch Man is extremely strong. This game is fun, but where are these sound effects? Listen to what I'm hearing. Now imagine if it had sound effects. Well, you don't have to, because I put them in for you. Chainsaw Man Devil's Heart is another game that has voice acting.
You can't even handle a proper day job.
And this.
Gotta sweep!
And this.
I need more bullets! I need more bullets! I need more bullets! I need more bullets!
And you can't forget about this.
I'll make it worth your time.
Oh yeah, and I became a blood devil. Anime Force Simulator isn't too bad. I'm allowed to beat up Nami with no consequences.
What the hell did you say?
And the more Namis you beat up, the more Namis that are willing to follow you. Pretty crazy concept. I'm not exactly sure what this game is called. Is it One Fruit? Or is it One Fruit Simulator? Not even the devs can figure that out. But this grabs a bandit beater and a simulator, and then mushes them together into a game that has progression that is slower than the development of fossils. Check out this code I got though. Kill to save an anime girl simulator. It was a mistake to play this, but I guess I can see the appeal if your brain hasn't developed past the age of 5. On the flip side, we got Slayer Tycoon.
Oh, sorry. I don't serve humans.
Whoa, big haul this time?
This is the start of the base, and this is the completed base. And this is Kaizen. I was really feeling this game towards the beginning. It gives off the same kind of vibes as Project Slayers did, but you know that feeling when you wake up at 3 a.m., then make that strenuous journey towards your kitchen, you open up the fridge, and the only thing you see is those cold, soggy fries from McDonald's? Yeah, that's how I felt after I learned that this game hasn't been updated since April. This is PM, which stands for Project Mugetsu. Why would anyone name their game only 2 letters? I don't know, but this is a Bleach game, and if previous Bleach games have taught me anything, don't become a hollow. So I became a Soul Reaper, fought some rogue ones, and that's all I could muster up in 30 minutes. I completely forgot My Hero Academia was an anime up until now, so I was like, I gotta find a My Hero game to play. And My Hero Mania is what I decided on. Did anything interesting happen while playing? No. Anime Racing Clicker is a game where I once again found myself running in a straight line. If you look up fun in the dictionary, this game pops up. Not really, but if you want an actual fun one, here is Demon Fall, which made my top 5. I'm not sure what it is about Demon Slayer games that I find so appealing. Maybe it's the fog. I don't know. But after defeating the demon who took out my entire family, I am tasked with traveling the treacherous lands in search for someone who can teach me a breathing style. And after After spending like 10 minutes traveling up this mountain, I was told I need 20 demon horns. I have 4, so that means that is a task for another day, because it is time to play Anime Energy Clash Simulator, and it's about what you would expect from a simulator, as 80% of the screen is covered with free UGCs, a shop that wants all your Robux, and all that other great stuff. You may have realized there is one game that I have yet to play. That is because when eating a meal, what is the rule that everyone must follow? Is it don't start eating until everyone else is seated? No. If I'm hungry, I eat. That rule is to save the best for last. And I present to you Blox Fruits, the greatest game to ever set foot on Roblox. Wait, you don't think so? Well, you're wrong. Sorry.